Hi everyone, this is me Lilbila, your favorite girl, and oh my god, I'm making this video when I'm super free right now, and that's the night time, and I'm doing my night care routine, and I'm very scared because I have put my tripod on my two pillows. I wish I could show you guys because there's a light behind me, and I wanted to fix my videos. Okay, so this is what I want to do, and how are you all doing today? This is just my night routine. I generally don't do this night routine, but I so wanted to try this foxtail, the purple mask, which everybody is trying. So I thought, let me also try and see how it goes. So while am I trying, I thought I'll just talk to you guys because I get bored really easily. And this is my room behind, and you can see the painting which I made and which I'm gonna show you guys later. Okay. And I'm not gonna move a lot because I'm really scared that my tripod does not fall. So this is my try, which I don't want it to happen, and I have nowhere to put, so I'm gonna put it on my hair. Wow! Because you guys can see. So this is the Foxtel Skin Radiant Mask. Okay. This says, I think this I got it through Instagram, and just wanted to check how it's. So I have tried it once, but on my sister face, not on my face, because I just wanted to see how it goes on. How I'm really evil, I guess. No, I was really busy that day, so I just thought, okay, it looks like this purple, okay. The smell is quite good. I think I should just remove it and talk to you guys like that. And smell is really, I don't know, I'm sure you guys cannot. So how to use this is you have to have your very clean face, which I just washed my face. I washed my hair today, so it's all looking like this. But you need to, oh, you know what I did? I actually thought this is my mic and this is my product. So I was holding my mic like this. Whatever it is, guys, you guys have to face it, okay? See, I'm the cheapest YouTuber. You can see I don't have a proper mic, so yes, I have to hold it like this. And let's just. The smell is quite annoying now, but it's okay. Let's see. It's on my bare skin and it's washed and clean properly. Let me see. Alright. Okay. I need to avoid my eyes. So yeah, I'm avoiding my eyes. Generally, I don't do this kind of thing because I think my skin is good. But I think I should take care of it because people say that I should take care of it. I think it's really hard for me to apply from this, by this, whatever it is. I need to. So, do you guys also do some skin routine? See, I try to talk slow, okay, because most of the people are not understanding.
आप लोग मुझे गलत समझ रहे हैं आपको गलतफहमी हो रहा है आपको गलतफहमी हो रहा है
I have a really super high speed of rate of speed, sorry, speed of rate. Something is wrong with my brain. It's not braining because of this. Oh my goodness, I'm so clumsy. I can see my hair is getting stuck in this. And oh my god, can I just apply it from my hand? It's not a. I can't do it. It looks pretty nice, but I'm not able to do it. So yeah, till the time I'm gonna tell you guys some story, okay? So this is my journey. When I mean, like, I don't know if you guys have done solo traveling, but I've done solo traveling a lot, especially in North India part. Especially I've covered Himachal, all over the Himachal, you name it. Okay, I've mostly gone to, you can say, Bhuntar, Manali, Old Manali, White, La Paz, Tosh, Khir Ganga, Spiti, Bir Biling, and Kasol, Shanag, Manikaran, and what all places are left? I think small villages are also left. So this is a very weird and very unique story, okay, which I felt it, and it was like, I wish I can. I thought I'm gonna share this to people soon. So I was traveling again, the same thing like how I travel. Okay, first of all, let me just use my hand because I think I'm not able to do it. So hands are the best. You try anything, I think these are the best. I don't know if I'm applying the right, but it says you have to apply thick layer, okay? So I'm trying to apply a very, very, very thick layer. So yeah, what I was trying to tell you guys is I was traveling and suddenly, I mean, like, I'm on my solo trip. I'm sitting in the bus and going to, I don't remember either I was going to Tosh or La Paz, because it happened in midway that I didn't realize how it went, okay? And you just have to keep this for 10 minutes and then you have to wash it. So yeah, let's come back to story. So sorry, I'm not able to focus on my story right now because I'm too busy to apply this in evenly, since I have little bit of OCD which people can make out. I mean, my known people, not everybody. So yeah, एक second. I look like monkey. Should I apply on my neck? What do you guys say? I think so, a little bit, so that it looks even, right? Let me apply on my neck too. So yeah, so I was telling that I was traveling, and then suddenly, so what happened when you travel to Manali in the bus, wherever you go, you take a stop, right, to eat food or something like that. So we were almost about to reach, and before just that, one person said that he wanted to use the washroom. So one driver, so it was not our stop, okay? It was generally they stop in dhaba, but it was not a dhaba. It was a proper, almost about to reach mountain, but he could not handle it. So yeah, so we had to stop the bus, and while we stopped the bus, so everybody got down, just tried to eat whatever they could from nearby. Okay, let me just put this back, and it's okay, I'm just put this back. So yeah, and I'm also like, I also was like, I was also like others, and I went outside and just to see how things are. And so there's a bus, I'm sitting inside, and then suddenly bus stop, I'm outside now, okay? So there was this small tea shop where people were smoking and drinking chai. So I generally don't drink tea, I don't smoke, so I thought, what should I do? I just wanted to just explore outside. So I was sitting outside, and suddenly I just noticed that there was a lady sitting on a tea stall, and the tea stall was very small. I don't have any pictures, so that I can't show you, because I think that is not quite famous. It's just a very regular tea stall, and she was sitting there, and I still remember she was wearing a proper, very beautiful emerald green kurta, and it was properly ironed, with a good neck piece and all those things. Properly well dressed lady, and you can make out that this lady is not from Manali, okay? This lady is not a local lady. She was, I maybe traveling from somewhere else, and she was looking really pretty that time. And I was like just looking at her, and because she was very prim and proper, and I was just looking at her, I was actually gawking at her, and I was just like, what is she wearing, okay? And then suddenly I realized that she looked at me back, and I was like, I don't know what to say. So I felt awkward because we were really nearby, and I didn't realize that sometimes I look at people, I stare at them, okay? My friends used to tell me that you stare at me a lot, but yeah, I didn't realize. So I was just looking at her, thinking that nobody is gonna make out, but only the woman whom I was looking at, she looked at me back. And when she looked at me back, and I was just there, so I just had to say something, right? I can't be like, oh, I'm just a stalker, I don't know, just a new stalker. So I just said, hi, how are you doing? And I said in English, like this only. And she just looked at me, and I thought either she's gonna say that I'm good, or she's gonna tell me that, what, just don't disturb me, something like that. She just said, do you mean it? And I was just looking outside. I was like, she talking to me? Though it happened really quickly, because since I'm telling you the story, so it is in a very like lengthy version I'm telling you. So yeah, I was just looking at her, and I said, yes, I mean it, though I didn't mean it, but I don't know if I meant it. I just wanted to say, because she just asked me, I thought she was gonna tell me that I'm good, or just buzz off from my place, don't even stand nearby me. But she just said, do you mean it? I said, ma'am, I mean it, how are you doing? And she was like, no, do you really mean it? That how am I doing? And I felt really awkward, because this was now going for an awkward conversation. I was like, I am not prepared for this, I'm not ready for this, how to say this, okay? So I said, yes, ma'am, I really mean it, from my heart, from the bottom of my heart, how are you doing today? And she just held me, she's like, come here. And she held me and she hugged me. And now this is a strange lady. I don't know this woman. I don't know my bus standing, my other people, whosoever, because I was traveling all by myself. But there were other people also. They were also looking at me as if I know the person. But trust you me, I didn't know the person. Okay. And now this lady is actually howling and crying. And I'm like, I don't know how to. I don't know if you guys are really good at it, but I'm not good at it. If somebody cries in front of me, I don't know how to pacify the person. I always try to say, oh, okay, like this. I'm very awkward. I'm very awkward. I can laugh. I can make you laugh, but if somebody cries in front of me, I don't know how to pacify the person. I'm really bad at that. So I was like, okay, I was just holding her because she was hugging me. I don't know what else to do. Where should I put my hands on? So I was like, it's okay, whatever you are going through. I just started blabbering. I just started saying whatever you're going through, it's okay, it will be fine, and something like that. And after like good, I think she cried for 2-3 minutes, but that 2-3 minutes was really long for me. Sometimes what happens when you are in a journey, something happens to you, and I don't know why it's happening, but you feel like it's really pretty long. But when you time it, you're like, oh, it just happened for 5 minutes. So something like that happened. It happened for quite 2-3 minutes. She just cried for literally 2-3 minutes, but for me it was really long. Okay, and I'm like, okay, now she's gonna tell me what happened. So I'm like, ma'am, are you okay? Aap kaise ho? I tried to talk to Hindi, English. I thought, I don't know if she knows it, but from her accent, I could know that she is from South India, and she had a very thick South Indian accent. Not the way I speak, because you guys have, I think, not heard how South Indian people speak. You tell me that I am a South Indian. I have a very South Indian accent. I have a very thick accent. Okay, forget it. Forget about my accent. We were talking about the story. So let's come back to the story. So yes, so this woman, I'm not feeling icky. Otherwise, people, when they put a mask, you're not supposed to talk a lot. But since your favorite girl is a very talkative girl, and I have a mole on my lip, which describes I'm a very talkative person, and I smile also, and my smile is pretty. Oh my goodness, how stupid I am! I'm just like diverting from one story to another story. Come back to the story, okay? So yes, so she was crying, and I'm like, she stopped, and then I was like, okay, now she's gonna tell me the story. I said, are you okay? Are you fine? What happened exactly? She said, do you have a minute to talk to me? Like, I really need to talk to you. I said, yeah, of course. And I was like, dude, you just hugged me and cried like a baby. So of course I had to stand there. I had to sit next to her. But I was like, her dress was really ironed properly. I just wanted to have a crease on her. So I was just sitting little near to her, but not so close also. I said, yes, ma'am, how are you? What happened? Kya hua? Hindi maybe I started speaking to her. She said, what's your name? I said, what's your name, honey? She asked me like that. And I said, ma'am, my name is Lily. She's like, Lily, you know that in life there are certain things happens, and there are changes, multiple changes, in which I was not prepared, though not everybody is prepared. But this is the time where I really given up, and I'm like, okay, this is a very serious talk. And I was just 22 or 23. I was really young. I didn't know how to pacify this person. I was just like looking at her, and I'm like, okay, yes, ma'am. And I was just listening to her, and she said, and why am I saying ma'am? Because in aviation we are so used to calling ma'am and sir, so it generally comes. Now I'm very conscious, but initially when I was just started flying, I was not able to consciously say. I used to call ma'am, sir to bhaiya wala also school. I mean bhaiya in the sense sabzi wala, everybody. Okay, forget about again Lily Bala. See how stupid I can be. So I am running from here to there. So again, come back to the story. So yes, so she told me 15 years I gave to my I got married like long back, and I gave my 15 years to the married life, and I have 2 kids. And after 15 years my husband decided to leave me, abandon me, and I was like, nowhere else to go. Though I come from a very good background family, like my good background in the sense liberal family, people who are well educated. So I come from an educated family, and even my husband was a lawyer, something like that. She started telling me about her husband, and she said, I never knew, because he was the first love, and I thought he's the only gonna be my love. So after 15 years, I don't know what went wrong and where our marriage started failing or falling, and then this man is leaving me, abandoned me after 15 years. And I was just standing there. I was like, okay, forget it now, I can't do anything much about it. So I had to focus on my children. So I have my 2 kids, and I thought, it's okay, let me just take care of my kids now. So of course she again dedicated her whole life. She was dedicated anyway to her kids, but their kids were really small, like around 7 or 8 years old, something like that. I'm not sure exactly. But after, like, so she had a married life for 15 years. After 15 years, when the kids were growing and everything, one kid went to abroad, and he got married over there, and he didn't tell, and another kid abandoned her again. Why am I saying she got abandoned twice from a family member? First it was her husband, and second it was her son. and she was like, I was devastated. I was just talking to God, like, what went wrong, what did I do wrong? Because I tried to pray, I do every single thing possible in life, whatever people tell me that you be a good person, you have to do all this, right? So I tried to do everything. I tried to fill in my married life. Even the husband is not when he left me also, I did not look for any other partner. I started looking at my kids, and now after, when once they grew up and they also left me, so she started working with a friend, and after, like, good 10 years, she said, I wasted my 30 years in my family and 10 years just by myself, and I was just not happy. And I was really, I'm from she was from Ooty, and it's a place in South India, of course, and it's a very beautiful place. People should visit Ooty. Imagine, she comes from Ooty and she just decided to commit suicide. Yes, it was so serious, and when she told me she wanted to come here to commit suicide, my, I don't know if I can share, if I can show you guys now, or even if I'm telling my telling why did I say that? Even when I'm telling the story, I'm getting a goosebumps, because that moment I literally felt like, I don't know, something shook me from inside. I'm like, oh my god, am I talking to somebody who just wanted to commit suicide right now? And she said, yeah. I was like, I didn't know where to go, and I'm like, I don't wanted to commit suicide where I grew up. It's a beautiful place. I just wanted to come all over the way where it was opposite to me, which was Himachal. And I was like, and in my head I was thinking, this journey, oh sorry, in my head I was thinking that this stop is not also decided. There was no stop like this. It's just that one person had to pee, and then suddenly, in meanwhile, when I'm talking to a person, and this driver started saying like, ma'am, aa jao, gaadi mein baitho jaldi se, and we had to leave because now everybody was inside. And I was like, how can I leave this person? Because now she's talking to me in a very detailed manner, and I just had to, with the ishara, I had to tell the person, like, mera bag nikal do, main yahin se, I'll see whatever I can do. And imagine, I didn't know what to do. Okay, so I just told the driver, like, drop my bag, I'm gonna go later, I'm gonna catch another bus, you guys go. And drivers also okay, fine. So they all thought I'm with the woman, so of course they were quite okay. And it was a daytime, so yeah, pretty much, I'm not daytime, it was about to be evening. And so yeah, I'm again with the lady, and I'm like, I started talking to her. I said, ma'am, I'm just here for you, whatever you need, let me know, and please don't do all this kind of sin. I just wanted to, I don't know how to say, because I told the lady also, I am very bad at pacify, I'm really sorry, whatever you had a heartbreak in your life, I'm too young to tell you all this, but God is there to take care of you for sure. And the moment I said this, she just told me, I know it, Lily, I know it. You know why I know it? Because just right before you asked me, how am I doing today? A second before, I was just talking to God and said, is it my life worth it? Like, is it, does my life have any meaning to it? Like, because according to society, whatever I could have done, I did it. I was a great daughter, great wife, I think, and no, mother, and but nothing fit me. And I was just talking to God, are you really there to take care of me? Are you really there? Are you listening to me? If you're not, I'm coming to you, to heaven or hell, I don't know where will I go, but I'm committing suicide, and now you have to answer me if you're there to take care of me. The moment I heard a voice, I was talking to God. I was not even looking around how people are coming and going. I'm just sitting there sipping my chai, and I just thought, I just talked to God. And then suddenly there's a voice, the girl voice, it was your voice, and you said it like, hi ma'am, how are you doing today? Then I was not able to justify myself, is it a God talking to me? So I had to ask you again, do you mean it? That's why I asked you, do you mean it? And that time my mind was boggling, and I was like, yeah, why? That's how I know why she asked me, like, do you mean it? And she said, so I asked to you just to make sure, double check that it's a God who was talking to. When you said it, you meant it. I knew it was not you who was talking to me, it was God who was telling me that no matter what, my child, wherever you go, I am there for you. I'm gonna send you my love. So till the time, because life, to take your own life is not your decision, you should not be able to do it, you should not do it, not look for it. I am there, it's written, whenever it's written, it's gonna happen very soon. Okay. And she started thinking about all these ways. It was not something I gave it to her. I was not very bad at pacifying. Even if I look at it right now, I can pacify somebody right now, being at my age, but that time I was not able to. I just had to be very honest and tell her. And she says, Lily, it's fine, I completely know that it is not you who are talking to me. God has sent you just to tell me his words. He wanted to convey this to me, so he conveyed through you, so you were the person in between. And I was like, wow, God does miracle. He is everywhere, and he will do miracle through people, through words, through so many I don't know how to say it. So from that moment, what I learned is, it is not that I also did not feel, oh, I'm gonna boast about this to people, I saved somebody. No, I did not save somebody. God saved her through me. So this is how God miracle works, and it does lot of. I have so many testimonies to talk about. I have so many testimony. I can't even tell you. This is just one of the testimony for somebody else. And this woman, of course, after that we had a long conversation, and then I just, like, try to crack a joke, and she just looked at me. She's like, you're too funny and all those things. And then of course we went to she have not seen anything, so I just told her, let's go to Kasol with me, and I reported sick then and there. And of course, if my company is looking at me, I'm so sorry. By that time I faked it, and I guess I faked my disease, and said I'm really sick, but I was not sick. I was sitting with the lady. And this lady, I can show you the picture right after the video. She was with her name was Heather, and imagine, she was Bangalore. I mean, like, her roots were not from India. Her roots were from, I think, outside abroad, but they have settled down in Bangalore. They have settled down in Ooty, not Bangalore, sorry, Ooty. And now whole generation were growing up like that. And now again, after like quite, I think it happened around 2000. Right now it's 12. Uh, around 13 or 14, around 13 or 14, something like that, I don't remember. And after 4 years, because we had to depart, right? She went there, I came back to Delhi, and we had our own lives. And after 4 years, she called me back and she said, let's meet, I want to see you, how are you? And she took me to there was a I mean, like, there was this place, or the museum or something like that, I don't know. This is a very beautiful place in Delhi. I'm really forgetting, it's not ringing my bell. But she told me that let's go for it, and I'll just show you. And from that day, Heather and me sometimes talk. Of course, we have our own life, and she's in a different way, but this is how miracle works, and life is really funny in so many levels. So yeah, I think my story and bug time is over. I hope you all are doing great, and I hope I can show you guys the magic right after this video, if I am able to wait for another 5 minutes. I think I've already talked too much, and I had to be just keep this for another 10 minutes, but I don't see uh keeping myself 10 minutes. So I'm gonna show you if I have energy like that. But till then, take care of yourself. Do not have bad thing in your mind and think that you being suicidal or whatever. It's a very serious talk. And if you feel really bad about certain things, you go and talk to your loved ones. Not everybody is going to understand, but choose your loved one very carefully. And yes, of course, tell your sorrows. Don't keep it in your heart. Okay, that's all for today. I know this is the longest video I think I made it, until I generally don't go beyond 10 minutes, but kudos to myself and lot of talk. So yeah, bye bye, take care, good night, ciao, Godspeed, and much love to everybody. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. I hope my phone doesn't fall, because it's in a very weird position. So let me do my night routine. Let me finish my night routine with the toner. This is the toner I use. This is from Centilla, and also the cleansing oil. See, I told you, right? My life is also like this, very shaky. There is no moment where I can rely on myself. Alright, this is the Ampule cleaning oil, which I see I am gonna cry, because it almost went to zero. With I didn't use it that much because it fell down. I did not close it properly. See how much is this? So this is a very new product. And my final last serum is this from L'Occitane, and it's a very costly one. I've never used this costly, but this is my first time where I'm using very costly. Costly in the sense, this must be around like 8,000 or 9,000, and because I bought it from outside, so in India it is that much, and I generally don't buy that costly. Okay, I go till 5,000. That is also when I really have to go for it, but mostly no. I mean, like, in rupees 5,000 from Korea, I got this original from Korea, and of course in India when you get it, this is really costly, but from Korea I got it, and I got it for 5,000, all the 5 products. But Oh, see this over. I'm gonna be sad now. How will I apply this now? This doesn't have anything left, yeah. Little bit of oil. That's it. I think it's okay. Oh, because I'm not a beauty expert. So, yes. So, this is the costlier one. So, this has a bottle cap like this, opens it. And I have not used that much. Just take one or this much pea size. Okay. Pea size, and that's it. Rotate in a circular motion. Wow, I like it. This is the first time I'm doing with one hand because I had to hold my mic. But yeah, and I had to apply my lip mask, which I forgot. This the lip mask is also really good, sleeping mask, which I'm gonna apply after my camera. I shut down my camera. Okay. So bye bye. Take care. That's all. Oh my goodness. Bye.